Yeah, right in the face. Stuck it in her face. Right in her face. Why, hello. I didn't see you there. Today, we're going to talk about the proper way to eat Links, the original Lil Chub. Can we get a close-up on that? You see, he's got these little nice sunglasses on. That's how you can tell he's delicious. Now, one thing you always have to be aware of when eating your Lil Chub is you have to know which end is the proper end. If you get the wrong end, you start at the ass, and nobody likes that. It's just something it's rude, and it's just not kosher. And we have my producer Tim here. Tim, is it Taintsburg? Is that, or oh no, you changed it? Oh yeah, after the war they changed it to is it Taintopolis now?
See.
Oh yes, good. But yeah, so we've got him here, and he's gonna help us out today. Now, the ingredients are beef, salt, and it contains 2% or less of water, which is good. Because if you get too much water, they get a little slimy, and then you have to, the whole process that I will show you later on in the video, it just takes a lot longer. But anyway, this thing, it's got twice the daily dosage of protein that you need. Lots of people don't know this, but it's actually one cum shot is 1 daily dose of protein. So ladies, you might want to start thinking about giving more blowjobs. But this is twice the cum shot, pretty much. So if it's a little excessive, but if you're trying to build muscle, you're trying to be strong, you're gonna want to eat about 3 of these a day. Okay, so first you open it, which I've already done for us. But you want to make sure that you open it about 3 months before you're gonna eat it, and you build one of these right here. It's a time stasis bubble. In here, the Lil Chub cannot age or decay. Nothing can happen to it. Fortunately, I have somebody in the science field. So he made me this. It costs about $50 if you get someone to make it. Otherwise, you can find the parts at different junkyards. You have to look around a bit. You might be able to find it. Okay. So let's open this. It's been about 2 months since it's been in there. So, oh, you smell that, don't you, Tim? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, and sometimes what you want to do, you want to take the cup, and it's a nice smell. It's kind of like with wine, you know. You do the smell test. That's called. It's an aromatic beef, is what this is. Oh, I'm really looking forward to this. This is going to be good. Let me just save that for later. Now, you want to pair your chub up with a fine red wine. This is a fine boxed red wine, black label, most expensive of all the boxed wines. And you want it to be red because it brings out the flavor of the chub. So, now that we got to this, we can get to eating the Lil Chub. Now, the first step it's even more important than the time stasis bubble. Okay, so, what we do here, you want to cut the tip. You might want to get a moil if you're not quite sure you know how to do this, but it's pretty simple. Now, first, you have to put in, you might want to hold it down, put in some air holes. This allows the meat to really give you the full potential of it. Like that way you can taste every little pit. And if you're adventurous, you can put chocolate in there, you could put some cream cheese, whatever you want, however you're feeling that day. Now, this is what you might want the moil for. You have to circumcise the chub. Okay. Now, I'm sorry about this, but it's just... Oh, there you go. Okay. Now, that's an important step right there. What you can do with this, you could eat it if you want. I usually just chuck it out. Or, if you want to be really adventurous, you stick it in the... Oh. You stick it in the wine. Oh, man, my... people are going to be mad at me, going to stain things. That gives the wine a more smoky hickory flavor to it, and it's delicious. Now, we can get into this thing. You can use the fork, but if you really want to get into it, it's always good to, touch your meat, you know? Taste it a little bit, you know? That's going to be good. Now, the first thing you want to do is just kind of lick around the tip. This excites the chub. Just, you can nibble it a bit, but just not too much, though. You don't want to hurt it. You don't want to scare it. Otherwise, it might lose length. This is a very, very common mistake by people who first start eating the chub. So, what I like to do, I like to start at the base. Like this. And just suck the juice off the base. This is the ass end. As long as you're not biting the base, you're fine. It's not rude. You just maybe just nibble right here a little bit. Now we're ready to go. So first we slide it in slowly. And then slide it out. This will allow you to get all of the glory of the chub. You're getting all that juice off of there. See, I properly teased the meat. That's good. That will give it 10 times the flavor of the chub. You can literally taste the sunglasses on there. It tastes... Oh, God. This reminds me of when I used to do gay porn in the 80s. Do you remember that, Tim?
See.
Yeah. He was the cameraman then, too.
See.
It's probably getting Tim a little excited.
See.
Senor. Now, I'm about halfway done. Now what you have to do is drink some more wine. Everyone knows that.
See.
And now that you've gotten half of it, you have to split it down the middle. Get that off there. Now, after you split it, you take the peeling off of one side. Just one side. If you don't just do one side, well, I'll have to come to your house and just show you the right way to do it now, won't I? Now you wrap up that right there and gobble it down. Just get it in there. Because this is the best part of the chub. I'm just filled with beef now. Every other part, you don't even really want to eat. But, you know, you don't want to waste the food. But once you get here, this makes a very good appetizer at dinner parties, at your arraignment for trials. If you bring one of these, don't bring the knife, because then the judge might get a little upset, think you're trying to kill him. But if you bring one of these properly prepared, you'll get off every time. Okay, now that we've cut that into centimeter lengths, presentation is everything when you're presenting It's basically the filet mignon of the Little Chub. The presentation is key. Which, man, that's good. Just think how good this part's going to be now that I got rid of all that filler. You want to do kind of a little semicircle like this. If you really want to add more presentation, you cut out the Little Chub guy there and stick him right here. Best dinner parties. But do you see how beautiful that looks? That is the meat you want. That is, properly prepared. I'm going to give a little bit to my cameraman here. Now, tell me how good that is.
See?
And that's how you properly prepare and eat a Little Chub. Thanks for coming. Next week, we're going to show you what's on for next week.
Party.
Oh, I guess we need the cash. Good night.